Like, for example, my grandma is dying. I'm so sorry for your loss, Joseph, but like, what color is your underwear? You see?
Wow. Joseph Lee, better known for his internet persona Jobroseph, gained a massive following of over 500,000 followers for his comedic skits that went viral all over Malaysia. From his breakout success in 2023, he is now expanding his empire by hosting interviews and making music videos, all the while being an introvert that is completely different from his online persona.
I really don't go out. Not because I owe Joseph, but because I generally just, I don't like a lot of people. I always stay at home. Even going out, like getting groceries or so, I have to drag myself. See people like, oh, I'm so scared. I think back then, I went through a lot of like childhood trauma myself as well. So whatever I went through as a child, I think it shaped the first 25 years of my life, and then the last recent like 8 years I've been slowly trying to relearn a lot of things again.
In this episode, we dive deep into his journey from an introverted individual to a full-time content creator, exploring the harsh reality behind it and how it is not as simple as it seems.
People get very angry sometimes. They get very pressed off. Why is this guy not thinking how I think? Why is he not lying? I must attack him. He's wrong. They'll make it like it's about them after that as well. Like they'll be like, hey, this is wrong. It's not supposed to be like this. You know, you totally forgot to factor in this.
You're not aligned with their moral compass.
Yeah,
per se.
Correct. Is that a wrong thing? No. They make it, but they make you feel like a bad person. Correct or not? You know. So to me, it's like,
Joseph. Why lah, Joseph?
I don't know.
Let's just roll with this one, Joseph. Why did you start pursuing a career in content creation? Like, what ignited that?
When was the first video you ever watched?
When you were like 30, 40,000-ish.
That was a long time ago, is it?
2021.
What was the first video? Do you remember?
Wow. You are putting me on the spot, Joseph.
Yeah. Just not my couple content I used to do. I used to do.
I thought we're not gonna
Since 2021, so let's go back, I guess.
2021-ish, 2022. I can't recall particular videos, but a few struck me super hard. Usually the ones that you sing.
I started doing content or diving into content, I think, when Instagram introduced the video format. It was called IG videos back then, remember? So I think since then, and that time we only had like 15 seconds of like limit at that time as well, 15 to 30 seconds.
30 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, so since then I've been making content, but not full time. I think it was more of like my personal pleasure and escape from reality. It's fun to do videos and stuff like that as well. So yeah, since the start of IG videos.
Escape from reality? What do you mean by escape from reality?
Because I get to be whatever I want in my videos. I don't have to be the real Joseph. I'm sure you have a lot of intrusive thoughts that you wish to explore and stuff like that. But because of society, you cannot show it out. But for me, Instagram has always been the escape. Let's put it that way.
But a lot of people would say that I cannot show this dark side, or that dumb side of me. People would judge me like you. When I ask my friend, the only way they would describe you, if I were to put in one word, is unhinged. Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Very unhinged.
Unhinged.
But to me, in a nice way though. Like, we all know that it's not, offensive in a way or racist or anything. It's just having fun, having a good time on social media. I mean, that's the point of social media.
Correct.
How do you like separate that thought away from being judged? Just be you.
To me is, of course, there are days when like I feel like why people can't see me at a more deeper scale, but it's the internet. No one in the internet is going to look at you at a deeper level unless you want to show, correct or not? But you're not going to show yourself 24/7 online, correct?
True.
So I think with that thought process, I can divide myself and separate myself. Whatever I want to show on the internet, I'll show, and I will leave the deeper part of me to my friends and family and the people within my circle.
Is there any part of you that
Why?
thought of like, why should I do that? Why do I want to separate it so clearly?
Because it hurts. It hurts whenever you go online and people say things about you that's not you. They don't understand you enough, and then they make judgments and stuff like that as well. And it hurts. It hurts for everyone as well in the end. So that's why I separated both sides.
So when we see the Jobroseph online, is it a character or is it
It's
just
me.
you?
It's
you.
me. I think it's me. I think you've seen that side a few times. So like a split
many
like
time.
5 seconds, like real. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. No, so it's to me it's still part of me, but it's not the entire me. You know. So yeah, did I answer your question?
Are you like that with your friends, with your family?
Depends on, not every day, of
Yeah.
course. As you go older, your energy level starts to dip. So, but I show that side sometimes. But like most of the time, I think I prefer a more deeper and decent conversation with my friends and family, lah. I guess.
That would mean you are probably. Can I take a step at your MBTI? Probably somewhere around the line of an introvert, INF something.
P.
Wow.
Yeah, INFP.
75% there.
Correct.
I got A- already.
I love how you straight away, like you became so numerical right away. Your
Oh God.
number starts to pop out as well. Like I'm like, wow.
That's my job. But I mean, tell me more, because like on Instagram, you are probably the opposite of INFP. Introvert and more emotional, probably more sensitive, emotionally sensitive as per INFPs, right? On Instagram, you are just a total beast. Just totally different. Yeah, just totally different.
Sorry. I think it's what I want to be sometimes online, but like of course I don't get to show it. Whatever is in front of the camera, you're recorded and stuff like that, obviously it's very easy to manipulate around or to change, you don't like this performance, you just change, it's a facade, correct. How I look at it is the audiences would want to see themselves in your shoes sometimes as well. I think that's why we have intrusive thoughts, correct? And going back to the question again, I think I am just trying to be everyone's intrusive thoughts. Does it make sense? And that's why in some way it's hysterical, it's funny, it's over the top, but it's also relatable at the same time.
It's like an actor that you can relate to because you want to be that character.
Correct. Like for example, like in a very serious environment, conversation, and then you suddenly just throw something very unhinged. Like, hey, what color? Like for example, my grandma is dying. I'm so sorry for your loss, Joseph, but like, what color is your underwear? What are the 4 numbers in your car right now that I can buy Toto with? You see?
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's over the top, yes, but somehow like, oh yeah, I actually thought about that before, but like, I didn't dare to ask because of like social norms, maybe. Like you're not supposed to act a certain way and stuff like that. But sometimes it really depends on the receiver. Yeah, if your friends can take a joke and you understand and they have like very high emotional maturity, then of course they can take a joke. They understand you. Yeah, but if someone cannot, then they'll start throwing fists at you like, "Oi, why are you so not sensitive at all?" Bro.
Is that all? Is that the base of your content creation process? Like, what goes through your mind? Because like obviously in my 1,000 years, I probably wouldn't be able to guess. Like, probably wouldn't go to that route. But I'm just curious. I want to pick your brain. Like, you're creatively, obviously, very creative. Just want to pick like where do you get the inspiration, or is it that you just think of it when you take it down?
I took an acting course. I took a few acting courses during the pandemic because I wanted to travel abroad to learn how to act. And then like one really interesting thing that I've learned that really helped me when it comes to content creation is the 5 W's. What, where, when,
why,
who, and why. Correct. So let's say, for example, what is this? A podcast. Very simple. The shorter what is, the better it is. Why are we doing here? Why are we here? To understand each other better, right? When are we doing this? Evening, present time. If let's say, for example, if it's the past, then we will probably have to dress as like maybe like a Chinese very attire, or how the 80s or 70s, 60s were. So that already confirms what a person's gonna wear when you say when, correct or not? And who is involved is also very important, correct or not? Like who are the characters playing? And the last one, where? Could be here, could be in the on the streets as well. If it's on the streets, on the highway, on a very traffic and a very in a very jam area where there's a lot of honks and stuff like that. Then we probably have to talk like this very loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically that. And then after that, you just throw whatever you want to throw after that as well.
Okay, but like obviously things are not as easy as you describe, right? I mean, it sounds simple too, but I just want to like plug it even deeper. Like, what's the creative process then? Like after the 5W that you identify, then like how do you go about it? Do you like script it down or?
I write it down, and then like I think the one thing I really allow myself is to tap my inner child, because kids are always the most creative, I feel, and of course to tap it, I think you need a lot of time. You need to be bored.
Oh wow!
Do you understand why? Like
I actually, I mean, as boring as I sound, I actually watched a video of a Harvard professor talking about like we don't really let ourselves be bored.
Correct.
We are constantly fed with social media, dopamine, and phone notifications and stuff.
Correct.
And then we just lose all the creativity because we are just so afraid of dealing with bigger problems in life.
Correct. And not only that, we the small comments, I feel you don't feel a lot, but like it actually does a lot, not harm, but like a lot. It gives you a lot of obstacles sometimes. Like, oh, I want to do this, but what would this person say?
Right.
Why would I want to avoid these questions, these comments in the beginning? You know what I mean? So like for me, I try not to go to comments anymore as well.
Oh.
Yeah. I will see, and analytics is very, very important, especially what we do.
Okay.
But I don't dive into like the comments and stuff like that as well, because I think it's very counterproductive. You feel a bit like sometimes a person doesn't want to feel hurt. They can do a lot of things.
True.
They try to take control. They fight back by commenting, or they do a lot of stuff from there. I think for me, I try to avoid those places as well, because after that I'll spend like an hour or 2 hours on my couch like moping, like, oh my god, why did he say that? Am I really not like that and stuff like that? I spiral down into like an entire journey of me doubting myself, am I good enough or not? So I try to avoid that, and I think I allow myself to give myself space to be bored.
How long did that took until you're like emotionally have that fortitude already, like okay, maybe I shouldn't care, I should care less?
It's every day is a different experience, bro. You know what I mean? Like, today, like, okay, this guy said this about me. Okay, in 3 days time, okay, I feel a bit better now. And then, this guy said another thing as well. I guess that really comes with age and experience. The older you are, the more opportunities you get to learn about yourself. I think that's how I deal with it. Doesn't mean anyone has to deal with it the same way as me. Sure, I can like talk, but like to me is the more quiet you stay, the more mature you get, lah. You know what I mean?
But what's your, if I may ask, what's your coping mechanism when it comes to tough times?
I used to do a lot of jiu-jitsu, and then I got like 3 surgeries on my knee because of competing and stuff like that, and 1 dislocated shoulder. I think since then I've shifted to just like
workout,
and then like I go for like runs sometimes as well. Being with friends, being with like people who really do care about me, and I feel the same with them as well, and people who reciprocate whenever I show love. I think that's the one thing I cope these days.
Do your friends see you differently when they, I mean, obviously they know, they got Instagram, they know who you are in real life and on screen. Do they see you differently after you've done all of this?
I think my friends are mostly like, I mean, I do have friends outside as well, but they don't really care.
They don't care.
Yeah, also because I don't really have a lot of friends. Like talking about these things and stuff.
Non-business friend.
I always stay at home, dude. Like you see me at the lunch was a very rare. I really don't go out. Not because I Joseph, but because I generally I don't like a lot of people. I always stay at home.
That takes too much of your social energy.
Even going out, like getting groceries also, like I have to drag myself. See people like, I'm so scared.
It's a social thing that drains you, not the physical thing, right?
It's the social thing that drains. I get a lot of anxiety when I go out. That's the thing.
But that's counterintuitive to your current job, though. You need to be the exact opposite of don't want to socialize.
Exactly. You're right.
How do you cope with that? Is that hard for you right now?
I try my best to having one-on-one a conversation, depending on the environment again. If it's like a place where like there's very loud, a lot of people, then it's very hard for us. Like if I really want to truly understand a person, why am I even like at a place like that? You know what I mean? So I'll just go out, I have lunch with like friends and like business partners and stuff. Like, hey, let's go out. Or like, hey, can I drop by your office and stuff? I'll make the initiative to want to see you. I think. I think that's a lot better than like going to events.
I feel so honored.
Right? You don't feel that way. Like you go to an event and like there's too many people I can't even like really connect with someone. You know what I mean? Like you would want to always find your community and your circle by the end of the day. And I don't think that is achievable. I mean, sure, you can go to events, people remember your face and stuff like that, but like I think for me, my priority is always to churn out content because we have a team to lead in the other day as well. So so it really depends on the event that you go for. Yeah. If it's a close one, sure, why not? If it's a big one where you want to support your friends, sure, why not as well? But if you ask me, like, are you always going to events? No, I don't.
You feel like reluctant all the time?
It's not them. It's probably the event's very good, but it's just that like I don't think I have the capacity. If I have the capacity, sure, why not? If I don't have, then. You know, but in these days, like, because everyone's working extra hard these days.
Oh, yeah.
I can see that. I feel like a lot of things are slowing down, and that's why a lot of people are working very, very hard. So, if I ever have the chance to even stay at home and watch, like, an episode of whatever anime that I like, right now I'm watching Sakamoto Days. If I have the opportunity to even sit down and watch, why not? Why not?
You don't get that now at all?
Nah, dude. Fortunately. What do you like to do? I see a lot of stuff going around in your office right now. What is your one thing that you go back to or your hobby?
Myself?
Yeah.
What Dota 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
Do you?
What? No.
I mean, we all have our hobby, right?
Correct, I understand as well. Does anyone know about that about you?
Not really.
Oh,
not really. I used to be like a little national level competitor.
What the hell?
But I mean, lost badly at national level.
It's okay. The fact that you were national level, you see, like, it really shows sometimes what kind of person you are whenever you know what you fall back to and stuff like that. Like, oh, this guy is actually human.
What can you tell?
Huh?
From like a
I just see an F1 thing that I'm assuming is your partners.
I love that too.
Oh,
I love that too.
I recently learned how to appreciate it. So yes.
Do you watch Max at GT3?
No, I did not.
Okay, so I can roughly tell where you are right now. True F1 fan over here.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
I can tell.
Yes, I can tell as well.
Which team do you support?
The Ferrari team.
Tough one. We are checking. Like, just want to understand a little bit more on your upbringing, right? What kind of person were you before content creation?
That's a very deep question. What kind of person was I?
How would your friend describe you?
A very tight, a very hard on yourself and everyone around you. I think that's the word. Like, I was very reluctant to see both sides, and I think borderline narcissistic. I feel like I'm borderline narcissistic back in the days. Am I now? I don't know. I don't really know. It really highly depends on someone how they feel about me as well. But for me, I think back then I went through a lot of like childhood trauma myself as well. Okay. So whatever I went through as a child, I think it shaped the first 25 years of my life, and then the last recent 8 years I've been slowly trying to relearn a lot of things again. A lot of things where I feel that like I needed to do to understand fully about myself, because
self-love and human to human
acceptance I think mostly, dude. Like when was the last time you told someone that I'm jealous of this person? Jealousy is always an emotion that everyone feels, right? When was the last time you said that?
I mean, I have a happy love life, so.
But it can be anything.
Jealous of someone.
Why this guy got this job? Why that guy got this? When was the last time you could tell it? You don't have to tell me. I'm just letting you know, like, it's a good way to think as well.
Oh no, I do that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, to me, it's a lot of self-reflection and.
Correct.
As a business person, especially, right? Like, how can they do it like that, but I couldn't. I do that a lot.
Can be envy, can be jealousy as well.
Less about that. It's more like, wow, how can he do that at 25 years old? At 26, he's commanding an empire, for example. Look at Pei Yong, look at Pin Yang, you know, all these successful people, right?
Correct.
And here I am. I'm not to say that I'm a failure per se, right?
No.
But by magnitude-wise, they are like multiples more. I mean, when they say comparison is a thief of joy, right? You always feel like you are belittled. And once you look at yourself in the past, wow.
Correct. I think I've never gotten to see that side of me when I was a lot younger. I think at that time jealousy was like a bad thing to feel. You shouldn't, or like when you feel jealousy, you feel you're automatically thought as a bad person. Or let's get jealous of you and stuff like that as well. So I think in my circle back then as well, I don't have a lot of circles, but I think I felt that like I felt like a bad person whenever I feel jealousy and stuff like that. So I would do whatever ways to like to not feel like a bad person.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you self-label yourself a lot? It seems like you do self-label a lot back then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do that a lot. You would always want to be the good person. I think we grew up trying to be like the good person, but in actual fact, I think there are a lot of things. The more you label good or bad, the more
unhinged part of you is trying to.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the whole thing is unhinged.
So yeah. I think there's a lot of things there are a lot of things that I don't agree. If I were to talk to my old self before, I think we won't agree a lot of things. Let's just put it that way. Yeah.
Then you have so like do you have a lot of regrets when it comes to how you handled things back then?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no. Regret as in like I wish I knew things a little bit more, or like I wished I was open to understand anyone around me or even myself. Maybe that regret. But then again, when you think about it, the reason why I can understand now, even though a little bit, is because I went through those things.
Yeah.
So to me, yes and no. Sometimes on a bad day I feel yes. Sometimes on a good day I feel no. So
it's a journey, right?
It's a journey in the end. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So like after your studies, like what was the initial thing that you wanted to do? And obviously you are a fitness coach, personal trainer right now.
Yeah. So after studying business management, I've decided to be a coach at that time because I've always liked sports. I think every child, every like boy, what they do is they dream of becoming a full-time national athlete when they grow up.
Did I?
Did you?
I did not.
What?
Esports athlete maybe.
Yeah. It's still sports in the end. Coordination, strategy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Technical. Correct. Skill. How do you execute a skill? How fast do you execute? How fast do you learn a technique and stuff like that? That's all sports, I feel. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if like you need physical attributes or stuff like that as well. All these hand-eye coordination is very, very important as well. So circling back, I think I really wanted to learn that thing. And that's where I've decided to be a strength coach after as well. Also because I had a slip disc growing up as well. Doing jiu-jitsu and stuff, that lifting very, very wrongly at that time as well. Not wrongly, but like not very beneficial for my body at that time. And that's where I started my lifting journey.
More on the functional side.
More on the functional side, is correct. So like if you're doing this, what other can we strengthen? Like if your lifestyle requires you to constantly go overhead like that as well, right? What can we do to strengthen this motion? Because sometimes if you do not have enough here, what happens is I arch my back.
Yeah.
You see how it helps you to reach higher stuff from here? But in actual fact, if you don't have to arch, you only can go down here.
Wow.
So the person will always try to compensate. So for us, it's like, okay, most of the time, people who do this as well, maybe they have a lower back issue. We just see how it is. This is the simple way to put it. The body is very complex, you know.
It's biomechanics.
Yeah. Maybe I will work a little bit here. Like I will work on your range a little bit more to help you get here. Okay. So that it lowers down whatever risk you have. Let's say, for example, if you have a sensitive lower back, then we try to find ways to strengthen other parts at the same time while also strengthening the lower back as well.
I mean, I hear this almost every day. My wife is a physiotherapist.
Oh, nice.
So you can only guess
correct.
the kind of things that I hear every day on this one. Yeah.
I didn't know.
She shares almost everything that what she did while treating patients.
Okay.
So
where does she work at?
Summit Group.
Oh, nice. So she works on the special cases then?
No, usually more geriatrics and older patients.
That's fun.
Not for me.
That's fun. Like I think at some point, like Like you get to see all shapes and sizes. There is like respiratory physiotherapist in Singapore. It's too many things there. Yeah, very, very, very advanced there. They have specializes in anything, like specialties in any sort of field. Because at that time, COVID was like was at a stage where like people finally understood, but like the after effects, the long term effects was something to be understood at that time as well. So that's where all the respiratory like physiotherapists came into the picture. How do you breathe properly? How do you hold? How do you train that as well?
Apparently, for kids, right, like making them 2 tan is what?
2 tan is to.
I mean, they'll tap behind so that they
spit the phlegm out as well.
Spit the phlegm out, basically. So apparently, that's physiotherapy also.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
It makes sense, but I didn't think of it that way. As well.
I thought like, oh, maybe the kid, the arm maybe can bend, something like that. So apparently it's not like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you learned from your wife? What's the last thing, you learned from your wife? I also want to know.
Last thing, I mean, all the time she'll help me with kinesia tape. When I, go too much with pushing,
correct.
working out. So I got free massages and stuff.
It's good pain management, dude. Shout out to your wife.
Jobroseph, shout out to my wife. But then, okay, so this whole functional training, I presume, passion thing, right? Is it still a passion thing or a business thing? Or obviously you have I would presume much bigger business per se on the content creation side.
I think lately, content creation has been taking a lot of my time, but I still have the same passion for strength training as well. When I don't think it's my main income right now, but it's something that I always have at the back of my head. It's something that means very dearly to me as well, because it is the first job that I ever had, and I've seen clients where like they can't move. Like they needed like a tongkat, like one of those sticks to a walking stick to walk, to like being able to lift the child up and play with them and stuff, and then carry them running around, walking around the theme park. I think that's looking at that. It doesn't have. It's not quantity. It's more like the quality you get as well. And
all the healthcare people that I talk to, pharmacists, nurse, and my wife, physiotherapists, they all say the same thing. It's that change that wow them and love the job.
Correct. That being able to be part of their journey, not to say like we aid them and then like we heal them, but like being able to be part of that as well. That was very nice. I still train her. A client back then, she had L4, L5 degenerative disc, is it? So I call it.
I have no idea.
But yeah, something around there. And the fluids are starting to dry out at the L4, L5 lumbar disc. I had that as well, but like we were comparing MRI. Mine's a lot worse. Mine doesn't even have like, when you look at the MRI, right, there is no like fluid. When there's fluid, you see like a whitish thing.
Yes.
My L4, L5 will dried up.
So it's
like my sex life. I'm kidding.
So it pinches on your nerves.
Yes, correct. But that's the thing. Like just because you have a slip disc, sure, your risk of lower back sensitivity is a lot higher, but it doesn't always relate to pain. Pain is very, very subjective in the end of the day. Some people, when you have that stretch, they automatically assume it's pain. What is really pain, really? And I think that's where we started that journey with me and my client.
Yep.
And then we reintroduce what is pain, what is okay and what is not okay, and what you should do. And then slowly just seeing her being able to turn her life around after that as well means a lot to me, I think.
So do you plan to like scale that business or just keep it as it is?
I think keep it as it is for now. I don't have a lot of time to. I think scaling is, my worry is always quality.
True.
Yeah. Not that like everyone has a different approach. Yeah, but it's just that like I think right now I'm still nitpicking. It's more of me. Yeah. I think
that's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
You might change your direction 2 years down the road.
You never know. But I always like to keep that option.
It's not like a fallback plan for you, right? It's less of that, but more of a passion, I presume. Because when people say fallback plan, it's like, I don't think this might work for me, so I need like a plan B.
Yeah.
I don't think it's plan B for you.
I don't think it will always be a plan B. I never thought of a plan B before. Holy shit.
Okay, then we move on to content creation. I mean, all this while you are probably presumably known for short videos on Instagram, etc. Then you move on to podcast, you move on to MVs. Let's unbundle the podcast first, right?
Yeah.
So what was the thought process behind starting a podcast? Because obviously it's totally different world. It's
correct.
Similar entertainment world, but it's long form. It's not short form anymore.
Correct. I think for me it was in a business approach. I think I just want to show people what I can do, but in a more I can be anything. If I can do anything if it's only about business, but like I think the podcast was aimed to let people, to allow people, or to give people like a space to show who they really are. I feel to show what they really feel behind the cameras and stuff like that, or behind or after work. Do you know what I mean as well?
Yeah.
And does that hit? Do you feel that's relatable?
I mean, I'm doing long form, so
I mean, seeing the stories that you see in the podcast and stuff like that, is it something that this guy actually felt like this?
As a viewer, I can't really relate as much on short form. There's only so much you can squeeze through for the retention. Then where can you have that relationship /
you just say you don't watch my video, my.
No, I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Which show is your favorite then? Which episode is your favorite from the show, the podcast show?
The one that kicked me the most in terms of like craziness is Sai.
Oh.
I literally laughed for the next day.
Sai doesn't want to what? Say whatever lah. Then we just do this lah.
The one smelling fit and stuff. That was over the top to me.
So there's that also. I guess there is a platform where like they allow they can be themselves without.
And then the Jin one with the Chinese idiom. Goodness.
I love going deep.
Oh, I love that.
I love coming out funny as well.
I
think that's a very nice like formula that we came up, because life is always like funny and then damn, I felt like that. Not too deep. Too deep. People sometimes have very different ways of looking at you, but like just enough, and then we go back to fun again. That's what I want people to.
But it feels like in real life, I don't know, maybe this is just the vibes that I'm getting. It feels like you are a much deeper person, and you will prefer the much deeper and more long drawn, meaningful conversation rather than on the fun side. You do have the fun side.
Yeah, of course.
But it feels like you're more comfortable on that rather than the fun side.
I think both are. I've been doing so much short form that like that's why I do all these podcastings. It's more like an escape for me. I think it was Jin who told me that like you don't really have to do like short form. You can do other things, and like I can do other things. And then so we started the podcast after that as well.
Okay. That was Jin's idea or your idea on the podcast?
It was my idea, but like he said, like you need to like refresh yourself. Otherwise, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you're only going to exhaust yourself. I think that's where like viewers' exhaustion kicks in as well. Like, wow, I'm so exhausted from looking at videos like Joseph. It's the same thing over and over again,
Hey, finance bro always say diversify.
Yeah, that's why. So I think that's why like I've try different things. Long form. I don't think it's that great still. I think there's a lot of ways to improve.
You can always improve on anything.
Yeah, you can always improve. So maybe in the next season we will do games or shows. I don't know.
Will it, I mean, just a sneak peek for the audience, will it be as unhinged or more unhinged than the previous seasons?
Definitely more unhinged.
I love it. Then you also diversified out towards doing MVs. I guess you started with the Penang.
Correct. It's a rap.
Intermania.
I've always like, what songs do you listen to, man?
Yours or
like genre, your favorite genre of music.
Wow, pick a genre. Pop mostly.
Rap. I love rap.
Less rap.
Yeah, I love rap. Yeah, so that's why I thought it's quite funny to do it as well. So let's just try doing it and see how it goes after that.
So it's just a random, hey Jin, nothing to do.
Nothing to do, let's try it out. And then Jin was like, yeah, let's try it out. I'm like, oh, nice, okay. I think everything you just have to try. Like, people have this like foreclosure where like they don't do it, then you don't know whether you like or don't like it now. So for me, it's like I try lor. If I don't like that, I don't do lor. If I like that, I do more lor. That's the thing lor.
Do you like it?
I like podcasts a little bit more.
Talking.
Talking is much more fun to me. No, you don't get that. You learn.
I mean, I love what we are doing right now. For me, I mean, probably a bit more of a numbers guy.
Okay.
Not on the stocks, but more on like giving you some numbers and you realize, oh damn, I didn't know that, or wow, actually I thought I knew, but actually I knew nothing. That was the part where I think how our content, especially on, let's say, savings rates comparison, investments, returns and stuff, which can be medium to low risk and stuff. People don't know all of this. People only know like fixed deposit savings.
Correct.
And to me, I wouldn't say we are pioneer in that, but I think we open up a lot of minds when it comes to investing your money.
Everyone has a different way to explain something.
Exactly.
So that's
and
why
then I went through the same process myself. I realized there's not enough content or guidance per se. That is free, right? Paid always there's
there's
you
always
can
that.
paid advisor and planners, right?
Correct.
Then again, that's so secluded, kept for the rich, basically. So those that are maybe don't want to pay as much, want to try and learn something, I think that's why we had this from the get-go.
I actually watched your video. I think I told you this before as well.
Yeah.
The video with the data centers moving into JB as well. I think that was a very interesting
the Johor
thing.
one.
The way you described it was very easy for me to listen. If I understand, then I think a lot of people can understand.
Don't say like that.
I think I'm like, here, people are
I mean, I do it with a team because we think while we understand a few more intricacies and specifics of the industry, right? No point trying to show off all the jargons. No one will understand at the point. Then what's the point, right?
Correct. Jargons are for people within the industry. If you want to educate people outside, you shouldn't use jargons at all.
100%.
Same thing as physiotherapy and whatever. I can show you all the different body and stuff like that, but like in the end, you need to do one exercise. So what's the point?
Yeah. And even then, my wife always complained to me, right? She asked them to do the exercise, they just end up not doing it.
Right.
Anyway.
You know what I mean? So like to me, it's like you want to understand more on the industry again. Jargons are a great way to understand, but like we start off step by step as well.
So if you just go back a little bit, do you enjoy the whole 冰城美女 MB process?
I think it's
not really.
I do. I think it's just on a different day, maybe Joseph wakes up one day, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. But that's the beauty of being a content creator, right? It doesn't really matter what you dive into, music. I have friends who do short form content are now diving into documentaries. I just heard from them yesterday. I'm like, damn, I never thought about that. That's the thing, but a good idea.
I mean, you can always try.
Yeah, so I think don't be bounded by but I won't be bounded by if I don't like, maybe the future Joseph will like it.
To be fair, you don't seem bounded, so.
Oh.
No, I mean it in a good way, right? Right. You can tell you are willing to try a lot of things. What was the thought process behind it? Like, was results something that is important?
No, it was just I like writing, and I think all the short form contents also I write. You
wrote? Do you direct?
Yeah, most of it as well.
Wow.
The direction and stuff like that. Idea, ideation, I do give out, but like for that MV, I think it was Jin's team actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very bunch of like very creative and full of potential team as well. So yeah,
it was that particular MV was like basically screaming Ham Sap Lo character, right?
Correct. It was also to the neighbors. Ipoh always get the good attention, and like at that time I thought like, wow, Penang. Why Penang not getting as much as it should? Then that's why I just wrote the song. I thought it was funny because I added Michelin, I don't know how you pronounce it. And then like I recently just went to a press trip with Michelin as well, which was like wow. Yeah. So you never know where life will take you in the end, I guess, So just keep trying whatever you want to try as well.
Just now you talk about, this Ham Sap Lo thing. Well, obviously it's an online character.
Yeah, it
right?
is.
Hopefully if it's not obvious enough, it's an online character. You said that before we roll this, right? How much issue has it caused for you, this particular persona?
I think a lot of people, wouldn't call it issue lah. I think it's my personal take. I think when you are a content creator, there is always that risk of people not wanting to see you on a deeper scale, like a deeper level. And it is what it is, lor. I feel what I felt people didn't take the real me very seriously. Even saying these things, people would start laughing behind the camera. Some people would laugh as well. But I guess it just comes and it's part of parcel of the job.
You already made peace with that.
I already made peace with that long. I mean, the first few times, you can say Ham Sap Lo, but like the way people say it, it's a very make themselves feel like I'm better than Joseph, you know. I mean, like, why is it?
That hurts.
That sometimes hurts for me. That's why
Now
I
it's
say,
like, you're
now
praising
it's
my
like,
character.
oh, then I'll be like, I just walk away.
Do you prefer when you meet people outside? I mean, when you go out for shopping, do you prefer people greet you, hey Joseph, or prefer not? Please don't talk to me.
I don't know. I'm very grateful of them knowing me, again, like my work. But like then again, I'm always struggling between like, oh, I'm so tired, I don't want to say hi, to like, oh hi, I'm very grateful. I will always be forever grateful. It's just that like maybe my response to that is not what the person would expect. Also, like, be like, oh hi, I don't know. Yeah.
It's tough, isn't it, when it comes to
Yeah.
socializing still?
Not socializing, but like people's perception. I'm sure people, you write something, you put your opinions outside, people tend to think of you like that as a whole. Correct or not?
Yep.
Like people don't see like, I only think like that in this circumstance, but if there's a small shift in circumstance, then this is not what I would think. I would think a separate one. It's very close to it, but it's not as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Like, same thing when it comes to last time we used to do a little bit of stock picking, right?
Correct,
I can only tell you so much as of today when I record, as of my research. While I'm editing the video, things could have changed. Market
Correct.
could have changed.
Correct.
My perception could have changed. Dynamics change.
It's all real time,
And you're gonna judge me based on 2 weeks ago.
Correct.
1 month ago.
Exactly, that's the thing. So like people are too quick to judge these days. You know.
We just end up not doing it because it's so exhausting.
And people get very angry sometimes. They get very pressed off. Like, why is this guy not thinking how I think? Why is he not lying? I must attack him. He is wrong.
The
Stuff
keyboard
like
warrior.
Oh yeah. Then they'll make it seem like it's about them after that as well. No? Like they'll be like, hey, this is wrong. It's not supposed to be like this, you know. You totally forgot to factor in this.
You're not aligned with their moral compass. Per se.
Correct. Is that a wrong thing? No. They make you feel like a bad person. Correct or not? You know? So to me it's like, it's part and parcel of the job at the end of the day. You know? You put yourself out there so vulnerable. I'm sure there are people who only think about themselves that would try to attack you as well. Not attack, attack is a harsh word. Attack.
I mean, verbal abuse is still abuse.
Yes, correct, I guess.
While it's word, it still affects you. I mean, even for myself, when reading through comments, right, I would say it's more on, hey, you're just trying to pretend you know styles. Right?
Yeah.
We have done so much calculation and stuff with our team, right?
Yeah.
And we hire investment bankers to write our stuff as well.
Correct.
To get, put away as in like you don't know anything.
Yeah. Why?
Just because you're 20 years younger than me.
Correct. Like just because you see it very differently doesn't mean that like I'm wrong or you are wrong as well. It's just that this is my personal thing. If you don't think of it that way, then okay lah. You don't have to launch an entire campaign of trying to attack me and trying to make me feel like you see these people are like they don't want to feel like they're wrong or they are jealous of you and then they attack you. It really shows what kind of person they are. You know what I mean?
This has probably taken a lot of time for you to make peace with that. Took you a lot of years to even come to at today's mental state when it comes to dealing with things and caring about or not caring per se of what people say, right? So this leads me to this question: how did you do it? Like, how do you care or don't care as much of what people say, right? Because everyone is just trying to fit into the society norm, and if you are not the 99%, you are not normal per se, right? You're just the 1% outlier. So how does people like you, the top 1%, when it comes to not caring about what people say, right? How can you be unapologetically yourself?
I don't think I'm the 1%, but like, I'm sure there's a lot of people more. But I think it's desensitizing myself from the emotion. I think we all I feel just as much as you do, bro. How do you manage those emotions?
I still care deeply.
Huh?
Like, if you ask me, I still care very deeply of what people say.
Do you feel like
less now because more track record, more positives? I mean, our average likes is like 98% on our videos, right? Statistically, right? But that 1% and 2% bother me the most.
That's why it's the same for me as well, dude. Like a person can, unfortunately, numbers is also part and parcel of the job, and I think as time goes by, our self-worth sometimes unconsciously would tie in with the numbers, and that's a very bad thing for content creation. And because of that, when you tie those in, that 1%, that 2% extra, where people who do not agree with you, affects your self-worth. And that's why people tend to feel a lot. And even until today, I still feel it as well. Although a lot more better when it comes to managing, I think it's just part and parcel of the job. Maybe social media is such a new thing. It's still people think that, oh no lah, so long Facebook, Friendster and stuff like that, bro. We're barely scratching the surface. Human revolution came hundreds of years. We only got to finally understand the body, and even until today, right? If you see research and stuff like that, the ACL, for example, the ACL actually can regenerate on its own. ACL,
the tendon.
You can actually, and stuff like that, with the right training and stuff like that, you actually can. We're barely scratching the surface for like social media and the effects, the adverse effects or the positive effects that comes within as well. So I think number one, what I do is I think I give myself a little bit more loving, like Joseph, you really did your best, like, and if this person thinks he's like that, then that really shows what kind of person he is. Although sometimes it's hard because when you're so passionate about something and you feel very intensely of a certain like subject and stuff like that, you tend to feel a lot more, and it's almost a little bit toxic because you also want to prove that person wrong, and then to what extent, you know what I mean? Like what? Like sometimes I feel like I want to punish you back. Now I'm like, wait, why do I want to punish him back when like it really shows what kind of person he is? You know what I mean? So I take a step back these days and I'd be like, he probably has his own shit to deal with. Then maybe this makes him feel a bit better, whatever. On bad days, I'd be like, hey, you look like Gardenia Twiggies. I called someone Gardenia Twiggy before. I love Gardenia Twiggy, the vanilla one. But like someone made fun of my nose. My nose is big, I know. But you don't have to call me Jackie Chan, okay?
And I've never thought of that, but okay.
Right, thanks.
And then you had your break, like what? Took you many years, right? How long? Like you started around 20...
I started around...
17, 18?
2017?
2017?
Wow, if you can remember 2017, then like, you really saw me growing up, dude.
Of course, bro. So I guess likewise when you say that, I actually watched your video, so like, whoa, damn.
2017, I'm like, dude, my content at the time was like all over the place. It was all over the place because like we don't have as much tools as today. Like now you can see analytics where like in Instagram, who are your main target audience for a specific post these days as well. Nowadays, before that, it was just like 15 seconds,
Can I just dive a little bit deeper into that analytics part of Jobroseph?
Okay.
That I don't think anyone asked or talked about that before. Have you talked about this before online?
No. We can talk about it if you want.
Can it be like a bit more business-y? Just want to understand a bit more.
No problem.
What kind of analytics do you look at as Instagram content creator per se?
I look at the likes, the shareability and the likes of things as well. It doesn't matter of the reach. I think the reach is really, really subjective. Like on a bad day, people are in the car and stuff like that. There's a jam and then you post at 6 o'clock. Of course, the reach is going to go down lower, a little bit lower, right? And the algorithm is also it's very rewarding. It's also punishable. Because the algorithm's always constantly trying to find people for you. But at the same time, like if you change, the algorithm will punish you in that sense where, you've been using this direction of content and then you want to change. I already found these people who like you, then I push this content, but they don't like you in the end, so it goes down. Whereas there's another group of people waiting to be pushed this sort of content as well. So to me, I look at more of the likes.
Just pure numbers? 52k likes, 20 likes, 200k likes.
I look at the shareability more.
Shareability,
like if it's more shareable,
ratio.
The ratio. If let's say you see videos that are like 5,000 and then like 1,000 shares, what does it mean from there? Maybe the people don't understand, but the shareability is still high from there. People can still relate. I think my personal like bookmark and stuff like that as well. My personal goal is to make it more shareable, meaning people can relate more. Maybe people want to take action to your videos and stuff like that. So it doesn't matter how many likes you have. If your share is very high, like a video can have 500 likes, but like can have like 1,000 share. Meaning people can understand. People think it's funny and it's shareable.
Okay.
Maybe they don't want that to happen, to appear in their FYP and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
like you're at the right track to understand, I feel.
I mean, I actually bookmarked your one lay. That's a very good soundbite. How did that came about, though, by the way?
It's more of like, I was really tired that day. And I thought it'd be funny to like do a dance, and then it just happened. And then like it happened a month before it blew up.
Totally random.
Oh, very random. It started from like Dying Dior posting about it, like, wow, I'm very tired. Then
Dying.
Then everybody like, oh my god, I'm so tired. 我们一起累. Then after that, everyone just started doing that dance after that. Yeah, it was a very like...
One thing led to another.
Correct. You see, like, content these days, you just treat your account like a bank. You never know when it's going to go viral. Correct. No?
This bank just exploded to next level.
Correct. That's why. You really don't know when. So just keep posting, I guess. If you want to be a content creator, just keep posting.
And then that technically end up being another MV, right?
Oh, yeah.
With
But
Chezi and Pei.
yeah. That was a different one. That one was more of like... It was very funny because Chezi came to me and then he's like, hey, you want to do a music with this one? I was like, yeah, sure. I have no budget to make a music video. If it's your budget, okay.
That Chezi's one.
Chezi's one. And then Pei Yong wrote the whole thing as well. Pei Yong is a very talented writer. Correct.
Yeah.
That's where we decided to do the whole thing.
He's another goal that I hope one day we can catch him.
I think you can lah. Yes, yeah.
And what was the thought process behind that particular MV? Was it just have fun? Obviously, I heard rumors that it obviously cost something. There will be production cost to it, right? Like, what was the thought process behind it? Was it like, let's hop on the trend, this is flaming already?
There were two ways.
Okay.
Either we go towards the funny ones.
Yep.
Or we go to this direction. We had the more serious kind.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. And people think it's really funny.
Yeah.
So we were like, which one should we do?
We're
like, let's do this one. We've been doing like all the crazy stuff. Let's just do something a bit more different this time.
Meaningful.
Yeah. Meaningful. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
It's like a fine line in between, right? How you read the word, right?
Oh.
It's like a fine line. One day when you're sad, you read, then it's like, oh damn, it's like a breakup that was kind of song.
Yeah. You see, like, it really depends how you feel that day, right?
Yeah.
Like today, I'm so tired. Let me jump off a building, and then fuck, I'm so tired, man. It can be like that as well.
So business-wise, who owns the video? Like, who bears the cost, etc.?
Chezi.
Chezi's company.
Chezi's company, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Chezi. But we support each other a lot, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah. Pei Yong did support on his own, with the writing and stuff like that as well.
Writing and producing, directing, producing?
Directing also, yeah.
Wow.
Directing as well. Producing was mainly, I think, Chezi, because Chezi was the one that came up with all the production houses and who's involved and whatnot as well.
Oh, I didn't know that's that side of him. I mean, he does have MVs, right, in the past. But I think he also kind of exploded once after the 大聪明 thing.
He was in 大聪明.
我不是大
the
singing competition.
Yeah,
singing competition
Yeah,
before the 大聪明 one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you need to learn all these skills to survive if you're going to be in front of the camera. I think that's where he learned that. Yeah, that's why.
For you, do you take it like it's just a job? Or do you really enjoy it personally?
I enjoy it.
You enjoy it?
Enjoy it.
That's good.
Number one, I've always wished what would happen if we did this the other way. Yeah, but like we at that time when we decided, I think we're doing our best. I think at that time we felt like let's try doing this, and it did very well. It did better than what we thought it would be in the end.
What did you thought? Now it's at 700,000 plus views, right?
Really, I didn't know. I didn't check. Wow, 700K. Shit.
Yeah.
I thought like 80, bro. I thought at most like 80, whatever. 100 means 100, whatever.
As long as can beat your Penang song.
Can whatever.
So that's your like minimum threshold?
Yeah, mine is no lah. I think mine is like threshold is more like we're numbers in the end. 100K and above already you get money already. You know what I mean? So as long as you hit 100 and above, then I'm like happy. Money, we all go back happy. Maybe my top one can be free, whatever. That's my goal for everything I do.
Does money ever... So I just want to dive in a little bit more on your relationship with money, right? Like obviously, things are... I presume from the outside, I see that it is probably doing well. So how's your relationship with money has changed, right, in the past and right now?
I just discovered that I have an abandonment issue with money.
Tell me more.
I realized that like I go therapy.
Okay.
This morning I went and see her as well. I have
abandonment issue.
Yeah. So during my childhood, people will always fight. My family will always fight when money is tough, and then it feels as though as like my family my happy family that I painted when I was a child would disappear if I don't have enough money. Does it relate to you?
Yeah.
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I mean, I come from a low income family.
Correct. And then on good days, when there is money, happy, go lucky, and then unconsciously, that whatever I learned as a child got brought forward today.
Oh.
And today, when I feel like cash flow is so important, we both know that as well. And if I don't have cash flow, it automatically feels like the bad times are coming. I feel like people will abandon me around, and like, you know, like people won't talk to me anymore and stuff like that as well.
The unconscious mind starts kicking in.
Yeah, that's why.
Wow.
And so I don't know, is that good or bad? But I understand.
Yeah.
I understand what I'm going through right now. I think that's more important. I feel.
But your therapist actually talk about this kind of thing.
Oh.
Wow.
Therapy really taught me how to grow as a person, to grow out on things.
How long you been on this therapeutic journey? I know you've been very public about it. Yeah.
2000. I haven't spoken about it because nobody asked, because it's
here.
Yeah. Therapy is such a lot of my friends ask privately, but they don't want to share it. I'm like, bitch, why you don't want to share? You know? So I've been on this journey since 2017, 2018.
Wow.
Or maybe even earlier, I think. Yeah, it's been like, damn, it's almost been a decade already. Shit, I'm getting old.
7-8 years.
7-8 years.
We can talk about it?
Yeah. You want to talk about it?
Okay.
Let's talk about it as well.
If hopefully it's not too sensitive, like what prompted, like, I needed
depression, dude. I was depressed for like 6 months. I felt like all the time, and then it was all because I couldn't sleep properly. My body couldn't rest properly. You know, when you sleep, your brain just automatically processes whatever emotions you feel on the day, and then if you realize after sleep, the emotion you feel becomes less intense. Like today, I punch you in the face, and then you feel
you can always sleep it off. Yeah.
You sleep it off. You recognize it, like it feels lesser.
Yeah. Oh.
Imagine, right, people who have trouble sleeping, who don't have that tool to be able to reduce their intensity whenever they feel a certain emotion. Everything goes haywire after that.
So it's sleep.
Yeah. So it's sleep that is so important. Number one is sleep. Obviously, number two is to unlearn a lot of things. How I attach myself and link myself to my self-worth, my personal self-worth. But generally, sleep is so important, and not many people think that they have a grip of their sleep.
Yeah.
But turns out, if they open their heart and their mind enough, they will learn a lot more about their sleep and stuff like that as well.
Scientifically, I mean, based on your learning, what do you define as good sleep? 7
to 8 hours is a very easy way to monitor. But of course, quality is very, very, very important as well. Like you tell me you can sleep 7 hours and then you wake up like 5 times sometimes. Because of anxiety. Have you got that before? Like wake up.
Well, sometimes I guess business pressure more.
Like on a very tough day, like a tough phase where like you're trying to get like a deal or like
hard times basically.
You know, like when money starts to naturally, Asians, we are very attached to money for some reason because of childhood again. So whenever I feel like money comes to become an issue, I automatically my sleep gets really affected. I wake up like 3 to 4 times a night. What's going on?
Oh.
What's going on?
Wow.
And then,
Back then, still.
That's still time to time. Yeah,
okay.
I think I've really accepted the fact that it's always going to be part of me. I don't know about other people. I'm sure other people would have the same, and I'm very sure it's also a phase. So that's why going to the psychiatrist is very important. I go there to fix my sleep. So let's say, for example, your sleep is affected. Okay, one day is fine. What if the body is so attached to it, and then your sleep hygiene is also shite, like you play your phone and stuff like that before
Yeah.
you sleep, and then like it leads to like 6 hours for like for 6 months, or 5 to 6 hours for 6 months from now. Going to the psychiatrist, a good psychiatrist will give you a plan. Okay, you take this amount of like sleeping pills, and then we will try to taper you off after that as well. And then hopefully the cycle becomes, of course you don't taper like from 2 pills you take to half a pill and 0. It's not, your body will still be very dependent. So how they taper off is like from 2 pills, 1.5 in 2 weeks, 1 pill, 2 weeks.
This is antidepressant or melatonin?
No, this is Z drugs, Zolpidem, sleeping drugs and stuff like that.
Okay, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. So melatonin is a thing where it produces in the brain.
Yep.
Depressants or antidepressants helps elevate your mood. Sometimes it also helps with the sleep. But sleeping pills helps you sustain your sleep. So meaning, for example, if you wake up after 3 to 4 hours and you feel like from there as well, chances are your body is not allowing you to have that long rest, that long hour of sleep. So sleeping drugs help you to stay within.
Get the deep REM.
Correct, the deep REM in as well. And how sleeping drugs was discovered back then was actually for patients who are about to die, who have like, what's that thing called again? What's that term called again? Patients who are about to die and then like they are at their last phase, that, you know what I mean? And they're always in pain. So that's what doctors give them, so that like they don't wake up in pain.
Palliative care?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So for example, like cancer, for example, or any diseases or illness that would interrupt their sleep and stuff like that. So that's how that sleeping drug was made. And when they finally use that drug on people, on like the more healthier people, then they realize like the body gets attached to it too much, and that's where since then, like the second generation of drugs is, we call it Z drugs. Z drugs is lesser dependent. So sometimes usually like sanging, like you get addicted. Yeah. You're right, correct or not? But it's not the ones you see on like American horror film. Oh, I need to, where is the thing? It's not that. I've been taking it for like 7 years, 8 years.
Still every day?
Not every day. Sometimes taper off. Good periods, like very boring periods of my life, I don't even take it. And then like very stressful period, I take it after that as well. So it's not like that. It's more of like, shit, I cannot sleep. And you start panicking. It's not like, give me the drugs. No.
How do you define stressful periods for you? Like what is stress for you right now?
Money, dude. Same thing. Same money. It's not about the amount.
Yep.
It's about the uncertainty. Dealing with uncertainty. Right? Money is, I think if you work actively, you will get your active income for sure.
Yep.
Correct.
But aren't you? You should buy right, be in that comfortable zone-ish.
Correct. I think everyone is just here lah.
But are you still anxious about not having enough income? Or
I think I need to learn how to able to tell myself, to assure myself that like whatever it is, you're going to be okay. Good times or bad times, no money or a lot of money. I think I would want to lead a life where to live a life where I don't have to worry about these things.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I don't have to worry, meaning I have to be super rich.
Yeah.
I just have to tell myself it's enough. Regardless if I lose everything today and I have a normal paycheck, I still want to be happy, I feel.
You're still in the process of finding that enough point? Or have you identified that?
I want to remove that point and be happy wherever I am. Isn't that the right? Why would you want to
financially free?
Not free, not even feel anything if I have no money. To feel happy, to live a very purposeful life.
But can't you do it now?
Can. It's just I guess it's really how your upbringing is in the end of the day. You can tell yourself, you can assure yourself, I'm okay. But when that insecurity kicks in, right, man, the feeling you get, I need to do something. I don't want to feel this. I need to do something. I don't feel this. You know
There's a drive in you, right?
Then that can be drive.
Yeah.
That can be also for the wrong reasons also. No, That's the thing. It's really
It's
how,
how you label it,
oh,
yeah, labeling,
really.
right?
It's really how you label it in the end of the day. You know, like it can be like, I need more. I don't want to feel it. But like when you reach to the point already, like, okay, then what is next? You know, like I don't. And then you start feeling like, oh, actually it's not that reason. You know, so money is important again. Like if you want to, I'm not saying that money is not important. It is important, but I don't want to put my entire self-worth onto money.
But can I know, like, where do you, maybe this is a bit, more lighthearted, right? So may I know, like, where do you save and invest your money?
Oh, on stocks. Jin taught me everything. John, Jin taught me, first, you put as much as you can into dividend in the financial sector locally. And then S&P 500 is a must as well. And then after that, you also put money. If you have a bit, like 1% extra, you want to play around, you put into crypto. Do you buy?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Is there a reason why you don't want to buy?
I shared to Jin. Personally, I just don't think it's fundamental.
Okay. If you have like $10 right now,
DeFi is there to disrupt the TradFi per se, right? I know they say that you can coexist TradFi, traditional finance, and decentralized finance.
Correct.
Personally, I think if that's not the goal of DeFi wants to disrupt the whole thing. But would government let you do that? You cannot track stuff. They won't get their taxes.
Correct.
That means you have to dismantle the whole systems. But that's my personal opinion.
Correct.
Obviously, governments, worldwide are adopting that in their balance sheet, right? But I think that's more like I had to, so I had to, but not because I wanted to. So if it's a had to thing, I don't think it will be part or become a huge part of the system yet. Or at least, I could miss the boat. But personally, it's just too early for me.
It's okay.
I miss a lot of boats. So.
It is still very new compared to the other the investment opportunities as well in the end of the day. So it's okay to have it's okay to stay curious. I think you're still in a phase. You're not rejecting it. You're just like, I should take a step back and
skeptical.
Skeptical
And doing my due diligence.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Same goes to everything in life.
That's the thing. So for me, it's those are.
So like what? 100% equities.
Yeah. This is from Jin. I learned from
Jin, the personal finance
Jin
advisor.
is like, you better freaking like invest right now. Okay.
Jin, the creative agency CEO and also the investment advisor.
Jin is a very good friend. I cannot stop giving him compliments. I cannot stop saying. I will always speak very highly of him. Even one day, if I decide not to talk to him one day, or like we don't cross paths anymore, I feel like he's the few people that like I really look up to. Michelle as well, Jin and Michelle, how they run a business. They run it so humane.
For the audience that don't know, right, for the benefit of them, right, like just briefly touch through like what's your relationship with Jinnyboy?
I'm the wife. I'm kidding.
Like what's ongoing for them?
So Jin runs an agency. Jin also runs a talent management company as well. He also runs a production house under the name of Aspect Ratio Studios, and I am part of their signed talent exclusively as well. And I've been in that management for almost 5 years now.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a long time.
That was since 2000. 4 years. 2021, correct? 2021. Yeah, 4 years.
When you got slightly bigger that time.
Huh?
2021, right? You're probably around 50,000 ish.
I started at that time. They took a huge bet on me. At that time, my content wasn't very polished and it had it was still trying to find my direction at that time. Yeah, so I could either number one do very well or number two get cancelled.
Have you guys like reflected like why did they pick you? Like was it something you pitched or they see something that they wanted or they think they needed? No.
I think I reached out to them because I've worked with them previously, but it was like non-exclusive. It was more of like, okay, let's talk it out. Let's see. I this campaign, Joseph, you want to chime in? You want to come in? I say, hey, yeah, let's do it. And I think after seeing how they manage and stuff like that, of course, there is ways to learn. There's always opportunities to learn. But I've realized I think this is the people that I want to surround myself with if I'm ever going to be a full-time content creator. And that's what I did in the end. I joined them, and then I guess they see a potential in me regardless as well.
So it's a
even though
two-way thing.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And how much has it helped you?
Oh, I'm horrendous with messaging people. I'm horrendous with replying people as well. I'm notoriously known, right, not to reply people.
Was it an escape thing or like something to do with
I
your
get-
personality?
My personality. I get very like flustered. I get very like anxious when there's too many channels at one go. So what I like to do is I like to consolidate everything into one channel and just listen to them.
Oh.
Or like if I have 20 clients, I'm like, oh, I have to, you know what I mean? When like there's a team for me to consolidate everything into one.
It's too much confrontation for you.
Yeah, I forget sometimes, and then like I'm not very detailed. I'm detailed, but then again like remembering and stuff, and I'm not very good remembering things. Correct. So that's why I thought I needed a management at that time. And that time I think I still align with the direction of Aspect Ratio Studios as well.
Okay, then maybe just give a little bit of sneak peek of what does the future of Jobroseph look like. Like what do you envision yourself doing? Like, I mean, this is not a typical interview. Where do you see yourself in 5 years, right?
Yeah,
But we'd love to know, like, well, let's say next 12 to 24 months, right? What kind of maybe depth or maybe like things that you are aspiring to achieve or reach, you know, at least trying to reach?
I would want a team of creators who can write for me and I can write for them as well. I would want to be involved in a community that I'm able to give and receive at the same time. I also want to build a company as well where like I can run other things as well. I think the most fulfilling thing that happened last year and this year was my team, my own internal team, and not like the management. I've hired someone and like it made me realize that like it's very fun to be able to communicate and also learn from and also teach as well and share.
To take and give.
Yes,
basically.
correct. Yeah, I would want that sort of environment in my own team. And also to work with people as much as I can. I feel like the industry is too small to right? Yeah. Too small if you're going to seclude. Not wrong again.
Yeah.
But I don't think for me I'm the type where like I would want to be like that. I want to contribute as much as I can to other people as well. Yeah. I like working with other creators and see what we can do together. Doesn't have to be just branded.
Yeah.
Can be non-branded. Funny things as well. The way educating people and stuff like that in different ways. It could be educating a culture, social norms, education, financial education. Can be anything as well. I think I see myself as that a bit more. There's no like what I want to, what my position is. I never dreamed of even be where I am today. It just came, and I would want to be. I would still do the same thing the next 5 years or 10 years, maybe in a different approach manner, but like the same mindset to grow with the people around me. So I think that I'm very focused on the algorithm right now.
Wow.
And I'm trying to churn out as much content that doesn't stray away, but also very relatable at the same time. Because if let's say if you were doing like financial stuff, and then one day I tell you let's do something stupid, it doesn't align, and then like your algorithm just goes haywire after that. I think so. Right now I'm just really trying to build that humorous side a bit more, or that or comedic content as well a bit more. In the future, if I have time, I won't say no for sure. That's why like just because I say I cannot do it, it's not a no. It's just that like I'm just swamped out right now.
Yeah.
But like maybe a week after that, I have time. Let's do it. You know. Yeah. Of course, I see myself talking to a bunch of strangers. That's the dream, I guess. You know? But I won't close the idea.
You're already living the dream.
Oh no lah.
The way I look at it.
No lah. Still a long way to go. I feel. Yeah.
Okay, just one last bit, Joseph. If you could change one thing in your past, what would that be?
Wow. If I can change one thing, I think
You can take it.
I think not take up jiu-jitsu. I'm kidding. I got so much injuries on my knees, right? But I think one thing I can change would be, I think, a bit more accepting. I feel, yeah, a bit more accepting, not just myself, but like towards other people as well. I feel like I'll learn more. Whether you learn in your 20s or 30s, it's always a different experience. And I wished I learned that in my early 20s. Maybe things would be a bit different that time. Not to say good or bad, it's just different, no, I guess. Yeah. You?
Okay. Me?
Yeah, I want to end it with you as well.
What would I have done? Honestly, nothing I would change.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm
Very content.
I'm content, and I'm glad I hustled the way through for the last 5 years. As you know, like, the education side of this business is less about personality, which is something that I'm weak at, flair, character and stuff. It's more on the research, technical skills, knowledge and know-hows, right? So that takes a lot of effort to build. And anything I would take back, probably not. I mean, it builds who I am today, right? Flawed, definitely, not perfect, right? But they say imperfection is what makes your character.
Wow. Thanks for sharing, man.